looking at this sequence of evolutionary effects, I'm wondering if eventually we end up with a whole bunch of women. I mean, yes, women came from men, but to say that from this chimpanzee so low and then it erected and come up to this woman, I'm not sure that I could accept this kind of evolutionary view here. First of all, man did not come from any ape. God dutifully and purposely created man, and he subsequently took from man some genetic material and made a woman. But the whole purpose for man was to become angels. They were to replace Satan and his fallen angels. And so he came out with a fierce attack. And this is also another attack he's giving on humans here, saying that we came from apes, but we came from a loving creator who wanted to extend his realm, not necessarily out here. Here was just a training ground. And this would have been closed up, and we would have gone to heaven and gone everywhere where angels go. And so um, the biblical account is more scientific than the evolutionary, because what I'm discovering is that biology over the years has become very philosophical, and things that can be proven scientifically and objectively are being accepted. And so this here, I mean, how can you prove that man? I mean, genetics alone would say that things would only progress similarly. It's not going to change. Some people believe that if you live close to place where the earth is red, you might end up getting red skin. I mean, that is not. There are chromatids that are responsible for our various characteristics, and unless you manipulate that, absolutely there will be no variation. Now, Adam and Eve, they had no recessive genes. It was straight dominant, tall dominant, um, big, strong, long life dominance, and everything else. And so they start having sex with other creations which had a different genetic makeup and even with longevity. So we started to have from maximum of 900 and something to close down. And today we've come where dominantly it's probably up to about 70 years. And that's it. You could be dead at birth, but max you're going to make probably is around 70 on an average. They're saying that now that people are born today will be able to make that long longevity, but no, 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 no. There's no longevity genes existing right now. And so I take offense with this thing here showing that man came from this primitive something. It's amazing to see that yes, there's a kind of a change, but not necessarily this change which seems to be for better. From these stalwart giants to these little pygmy dwarfs. You know, the basketball players with a little height does get a little bit of ego with it and so on. I'm tall and I could play basketball. But you could imagine Adam and Eve and even Seth and Cain and Abel, they were, oh boy, they were tall like lampposts um, because they were to grow up to be angels or to be, changed and become angels.